Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we started doing some more side quests, going to Bomb Isle, killing a big octo, going to Rockspire Isle to get ourselves another bottle and some treasure charts. In this episode, we're going to be finishing up the trading side quest by heading off to Mother and Child Isle for the final item that we need in the trading side quest. So, climb up over this way. And we can talk to the Gorons for the last time. There's also a blue chew on this island if you so want to get it, but I will be doing blue chews in their own episode. So, let us grab what we need. That was me deciding, do I want to get the blue chew jelly now or not? Alright, so, let's present him with the fountain idol. Our last item, the big sail flag. Sure. ₹35, that's not bad, especially considering we paid 65 rupees for the fountain idol. And we got the big sail flag. With this, the trading side quest is now fully complete, which means we need to return to Windfall Isle to talk to our merchant friend so that we may get our prize. Now you might be wondering, what is the prize for, going to so many islands? Well, I won't spoil it. Instead, we'll talk to this Korok, who will tell us of another side quest, which I find to be probably the worst side quest in this game, because of how long it is. That's not good. What do we do? Sprinkle some water from the Forest Haven on it, huh? Yes, this is a side quest. If you go to the Forest Haven with an empty bottle and go right in front of the Deku Tree, you can get some forest spring water. What you have to do, it never runs out of the bottle as long as you have it. You go and you pour it on all the little Korok's little trees. Guess what? There's a time limit for the water in which it goes for only 20 minutes. And if you decide to warp, which is a song we'll be getting later in the game, you lose that magical properties of the water. Anyway, we're on Spectacle Isle right here because I decided just to grab this treasure chest. I was on the way. And it's a good thing I did because this is going to be the episode to where I show off the auction house. And I will show how to deal with that. But we got ourselves a silver rupee from Spectacle Isle's treasure chart. So why don't we show it off? Because I wasn't planning on doing it. I was planning on going back to Windfall Island, as you can see. And here's me just trying to reinforce. Okay, so which treasure chart was it? It is treasure chart number 22. So 22 will give you 200 rupees. Believe me, it is very wise to get a lot of rupees. But here we are on Windfall Isle during the nighttime. Unfortunately, I didn't make it in order to get that, but we can show off the auction house. And I can explain how I will be handling the auction house because the auction house sucks. Especially what I do. Sure, we'll participate in the auction. So, I'm fine with that. Because I can explain how the auctions work a little bit faster. So pretty much, the auctions work this way. A couple of the townsfolk will end up coming into this rich man's house every night on Windfall, and they will bid on prizes. These prizes can vary from a joy pendant, to treasure charts, to a piece of heart. You need the maximum wallet in order to be able to get every single item. The reason for this, the prices get exuberantly high. And my luck, it's a joy pendant. Instead of leaving and letting this auction play out without me doing it, I decide to grab the joy pendant because I know that if I grab the joy pendant, then I will be able to initiate the next part of the quest. What you can do is you can lose an auction, you can go out and go back in, and a new item will spawn. As I said before, you need to have the maximum wallet in order to get everything, because these guys have no idea that you can steal something like a joy pendant from a bokoblin. And the amount I pay for this joy pendant is ridiculous. And this is the cheapest, well, one of the cheapest items in the game. There are 2 treasure charts that this man will sell. One is the treasure chart for Windfall Island. That treasure chart is not really worth too much, but because I'm going after all the treasure charts, I have to get it. A lot of the time in the auctions, you will end up having this happen, where people will start to bid like crazy on it. Your best bet when doing the auction house is to snipe items. Be that person. Be the person to snipe the items. It will go on for a minute, and he will say when there are the last 10 seconds. From 10, count down until you get to 2 or 1. 1 will generally guarantee you the item. Mash the A button, which will allow you to bid, and you will be able to bid. So here, I push the A button a little bit too much, because the A button, you don't always have to push it. Your bid meter will fill up naturally over time, very slowly. So, whenever you bid, you can see how much time is left. So, let's bet 1 rupee. And whenever you're winning, you will end up doing a little jig. Yes, 80 rupees for a joy pendant. I was kind of hoping I would lose this one, but I don't. I really should have lost this one because I pay way too much. All right, when he says time is running out, that means there is 30 seconds left. He will count down a second time when there is 10 seconds, and I don't remember if he says 5 seconds or not. I do know 10 seconds does get one. Please note, this is a joy pendant that I am bidding on. I can steal these. I almost have enough to get the second prize from the Miss Mary. So, 121 rupees for a joy pendant. This really is like scalpers. Just change this with an amiibo. Who knows? If... Oh, now that's tempting. To Photoshop in just an amiibo right there. Because this is how the amiibo craze went. This, in its entirety, is how the amiibo craze went. Okay, so we got 10 seconds left. 144. Always bet only 1 rupee higher. Okay, so that's when he says there's 10 seconds left. Now, I don't remember if it's any more. So here's me. You can tell when I'm mashing the A button. Okay, so he does say something for 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 159 rupees. You know what's sad? If you were to convert that into US dollars, that is how much I paid for my component cables I used on my Nintendo GameCube. I wish I was joking about that, but GameCube component cables are expensive as balls. But the looks are good. I just spent 159 rupees on a gosh darn joy pendant. What am I doing with my life? Forget editing in the amiibo. I'll edit in a picture of GameCube component cables. My rupees. I nearly spent 200 rupees. You can see why I said you need to have the max wallet for this, because the markup inside here is ridiculous. And remember, there's 2 treasure charts here and a piece of heart. The piece of heart, you need the max wallet for. You can get by with some of the treasure charts and some of the items with just having the just the first standard wallet, but with the piece of heart you need to have at least 1,000 rupees or more, because I believe if you get a bad deal with that, the other people can outbid you for the piece of heart. And if people outbid you, don't worry. They don't actually get the item. It will just go on auction again in the future, because somebody will instead say that they donated this item for auction because they realized they couldn't use it. So, we got ourselves a treasure chart. Now I can explain the other part of the auction house when it comes to this. Roxas, how do you get the item that you want from the auction house? It's RNG based. I hate to say this, but it's RNG based. And with 5 rupees starting for this one, this is how I know which treasure chart this is. This is the cheapest item that goes on sale at the auction house. This is the Windfall Island treasure chart. What do you get from that treasure chart? It's the lowest number of rupees in the entire game. You get 1 rupee from this treasure chart. And I get to get it up. And we get to see green rupee text for once. Well, technically a second time. The first time we ended up getting it was, I think, with Beetle's shopship when we got Beetle's chart. But now we get to see all these people bidding for 1 rupee. That's the hilarious part about this. What's also hilarious is how much I spend on this. Then again, I have no reason to talk. I just spent 159 rupees on a joy pendant. I'm not gonna let that go. Why did I agree to that? I think it was just because I wanted to get that out of the way with hopes that the piece of heart was gonna be here. That was my main goal for this. I wanted to get the piece of heart so then I could get another heart container, which means instead in the next part, we're gonna be getting ourselves the next piece of heart a little bit differently. But Pompey with 37 rupees. We're spending a lot less on this one than we are on the Joy Pendant. So in the meantime, I'll ask the viewers, how's everyone liking that Wind Waker's back now? I know I'm happy that Wind Waker's back now because I love Wind Waker. All right, so there's 30 seconds left in the bid. And how about that Nintendo Direct, where I finally got my wish? Twilight Princess HD is a thing, which it should have been a thing in the first place. I don't care if they ended up apparently saying that they did Twilight Princess in HD and they didn't see that much of a difference. That game still needs an HD overhaul, and I'm liking how it looks already. I've already pre-ordered the game, and I want that Midna amiibo. Yes, I know it's called Wolf Link, but there's Midna on there. So I will identify that as a Midna amiibo. All right, 86 rupees. Okay, you guys, you can stop. Stop now. Stop, please. Thank you. Sometimes that happens where you will get 4 to 5. On my worst occasion, I got 6 people bid one after another on the piece of heart, making it unobtainable by me. Because if they bid higher than the amount of rupees you have, and you still win the auction, you won't be able to pay for the item. You can't pay for it in increments or anything. You need to have the amount of rupees that are necessary. That's the risk with the auction house, which is why after this, I'm doing the auction house off screen. Just so then I don't have to spend an entire episode just doing the auction house. Okay, 5 seconds left. Okay, we're getting a little bit higher. 1 second left. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that dick. And there we go. I just spent 129 rupees on a treasure chart that gives me 1 single rupee. The pain of 100%! Well, not 100%. I'm not getting all the figurines. That would be another pain. Another pain. Yeah, it was a bidding machine. I just spent 129 rupees on something that gives me 1. What am I doing with my life? Lake has a gambling problem. Treasure chart 9, right off the coast. It's 1 rupee. 1 gosh darn rupee. And I spent 129 of them on it. I don't even get a return. My net loss is so bad. But enough with the auction house. Let's get our prize that we can get from the new and improved store. So, let's play the Song of Passing. As you can see, the store has nicely expanded with all the items we've gotten, all 6 of them. So let's talk to him. Six isn't really a cornucopia of items, but they are kind of rare. So, what is his most prized possession? The most prized possession of the Zunari family. It is the magic armor. Use your magic power to create a barrier around you that protects you from enemy attacks. You are invincible as long as you have the magic armor on and a magic meter to use it with. This is something I recommend using very lightly. Unfortunately, it's not like Twilight Princess, where in Twilight Princess the magic armor uses rupees. That would be great in this game because we can carry 5,000 of those suckers. Nope, in this game it uses magic power, which is kind of makes it not too useful. But it is still something to complete with, so we have the magic armor, and that also means we have no use for these flowers anymore. So this is what you use these pedestals that are around that you see on islands for. You use them to put the items that you got from the shops onto the little pedestals. So you can decorate all around Wind Waker if you want. It's not really necessary, but hey, might as well put that. I probably should have put 2 big sail flags there. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas 1359. Next time, we're going to be doing more plot stuff by placing the pearls in their respective locations.